Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, April 30th, 2025. I think it is time to travel to my librarians again. But first, I will harvest all the sugar canes that have been grown. Also, I need to feed the cat. I think since I'm going to leave, it's salmon. Here, what do you think? You seem interested in salmon. So let's get a salmon and let's grab those emeralds that I'm not forgetting them. Cat, I got a salmon for you. Are you interested? Okay. You look interested. Are you happy? You got your fish. Don't look at me like that. Well, just okay. Her that is increasing in strength. That's good. Guess the cat first had to chew and eat that fish. The salmon are happy. The bees are happy. Hope my horse is happy. Horse, you have to stay in the warehouse again. I'm very sorry. But traveling with you is not an easy task. So it's better to secure you in the warehouse. You can enjoy a little bit the fresh air though. I first need to get into the mine and then up the overdrive sugarcane farm. So yeah, enjoy the fresh air before you have to get into the warehouse for some time. After the crazy last week, I slowly start to recover, recharge a bit. Yesterday was a good day. Yesterday was really a good day. Lots of movement. I enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this and it felt so good on my body to have time for workout, for a stretching session. Did more than 30 minutes of stretching, which felt really amazing. It really loosened up the whole body. So this was nice. Then two friends spontaneously asked whether someone is interested in joining them to go bouldering. So I said yes, because I had not to get up super early today. Was kind of happy about that. So we went bouldering at 9 p.m. Normally would be a bit late when I have to get up early or very late depending on the shift, but for today it was fine. It was perfect. So after already a workout and some stretching, I went bouldering in the evening. Had fun with my friends. We tried some new things. We tried out some dinos. It was kind of fun, even though we weren't great at it, or we succeeded all at it. But at least it's something new. It was interesting. I unfortunately also plummeted down from dealing of an overhang, as I was basically playing Spider-Man or something like that. So yeah, that was also a thing that happened. But yeah, overall noticed some good improvement again, which was nice. But I also noted that okay, at some point I was tired, and then the performance dropped rapidly. So at this point it was better to then call it a day and stop bouldering. But yeah, it was nice. It was really nice to be out there, to get some tips for dynos from expert boulderers. So that was cool. And yeah, it was really a fun and good day yesterday. So much movement, so much training. That's definitely something I missed. Also had time and the energy to cook some vegetable meals, some fresh vegetables, which is always nice. Really missed those things over the last few days. So yeah, really start to recharge, regain some energy. That's nice. That's exactly what I needed after the crazy last week. Today was a little bit pointless. There was a course, workshop, whatever, like an introduction, onboarding of new employees, where I was then already asking myself, like, okay, I mean, I'm already working here since the start of the year, and the onboarding happens now. Okay, I mean, I could get some more paper, but I think doesn't really matter. I have to make multiple trips anyway, so I have to make at least one more trip. So let's just leave like that. I do have my travel badge. I need to put one set of paper here so that I can grab the lead, get the horse into the warehouse. But yeah, for some reason there had to be some onboarding for new employees. Everyone, or many people that apparently started working not only for the emergency medical services, but also for other aspects of the organization I'm working for right now. I got everything. Let's head out. We're there, or at least some good selection. And yeah, it was even more pointless than anticipated. It was more like, okay, we throw lots of buzzwords at you. That sound good, but we don't fill it with content. I mean, the most extensive part was about, hey, the organization does all those services. Those were presented in detail, but not really in detail what they actually do, but just nice buzzwords where I was thinking, okay, great, and how does this help me right now? And yeah, that's basically how it continues. I mean, there were also things like, we try to keep up our quality, and everyone is basically required to make sure that quality stays high and so on. And there are some auditions that make sure that the quality is at a high level and a high standard. But it never was really explained what the quality measures are. I mean, objectively, it was like more like buzzwords, like having high satisfaction for the customers. I mean, yeah, great, but what actually exactly defines the high satisfaction for customers? What has to be fulfilled, and how has it to be fulfilled for all those various directions and so on? So it was more like, okay, we throw lots of words out, don't provide any knowledge, any additional information to it, just waste everybody's time. So I was not amused by it. The good thing is, well, it was over after like 3.5 hours or something like that, or 4 hours. So this was good, but still it was too many hours for no content basically and for no information. Just found that I can sleep again in my little cave. I just found it super annoying. But I mean, it was work time. I was actually paid for it to be there. So it was like, okay, can you please provide us some additional information? But I didn't ask. Also then, yeah, we brought some snacks. Great. Most of the snacks had some form of meat on it. There was absolutely not a single fruit. And there were a few vegetarian options. Even they weren't great. And currently I'm even tending a little bit more into the direction of vegan instead of just vegetarian. And so I just found it super sad, and they were then kind of surprised as I said, yeah, I would have enjoyed your snacks, but you haven't had snacks for me. So that's sad. That's a shame. They were kind of surprised and realized that they indeed forgot something. And I found it especially hilarious, the entire situation, as one of the high goals, the high standard, the high hallmarks of quality, whatever, were like being inclusive, being open for everybody and so on. But hey, we stop with that at food level, I guess. So yeah, I was mostly annoyed by this, but as I said, luckily it was over rather quickly. And I could go home. Ow. I could go home, so it was okay. But yeah, this was today. The rest of the days was kind of nice, relaxing. Did some workout. Had already lunch. Now it's coffee break time, and afterwards some other minor tasks. Maybe I will start reading a book or do something else, play games. Wait, I'm not quite sure what I will do in the afternoon. Something relaxing. Tomorrow morning. I mean, tomorrow I'm also having off, which is great. And since it's a bank holiday, most of the bouldering group will go bouldering in the morning. So I'm looking forward to join them. This is great. This is also a great start into the day. Looking forward to this for some more action, motion, movement, training. So yeah, really cool phase right now. Also, tomorrow it's May, so then it's really not long anymore until. Dang it! That's not a good spot where I got myself into. Yeah, it's really close to finally traveling to Tokyo. Things really also getting close by certain events, things. So basically, I get my weekly vegetable delivery, but I mean, I don't need it for the time when in Tokyo. Since I attend or have to attend a workshop from Tuesday to Thursday, and normally the vegetables are delivered on Tuesday. Can't accept a delivery next week. The week after is the traveling to Tokyo week. so that I eat and use up all the food I have, I stopped, or I entered a pause, a break for the deliveries until when I get home from Tokyo. So got my last vegetable delivery before Tokyo already. Yeah, in this case, I think more and more things like, okay, this is now the last whatever before Tokyo, and that's also kind of cool. It's also a nice thing to just see, okay, things are finally making progress, things are getting closer. And yeah, so that's cool. Also, I can then start to slowly prepare things. I have to do some shopping. I like to do some shopping of certain snacks I will bring to Tokyo this week, because it's the week where I have the most free time. Next week, I said, I will be 3 days away, 3 days at a workshop. So of course I could do shopping while being there, but I'm not quite sure if I find the right shops in the vicinity of where I will be. And the week after is then really the last few days where I have to get everything ready, where I basically work until the very end of, or the start of the journey to Tokyo. So I guess the week is the best week to at least do preparations in a relaxed way, not hurry way. So yeah, it's good. It's really good. I'm still thinking about what or how I get to something new, and in what ways I can find something new. Sure, there are many great things about the work in emergency medical services, but having more control over how I spend my time and so on is always great, and I miss that. That's not easy with a shift plan. And yeah, doing some planning there. I finally set up my Raspberry Pi. This project was waiting for quite some time. I got this project for Christmas. I wanted to set up a small little server, and yeah, it took until basically yesterday that I finally set it up, and now I have to, or now I can see that I get the server I like to have on it up and running, and then I can maybe tinker around with it a little bit. That was also nice to have these 3 days now. This kind of relaxed week for following up this project. But yeah, I think with the start of next week, there won't be much time. I mean, that's also a bit crazy, but maybe also good, because then time will fly, definitely. Starting next week, I will have only, I mean, I will talk about this on Sunday again, I guess. Starting next week, I will have only 1 day off until I fly to Tokyo. So basically I'll work straight until it's time to leave. Which is also, I mean, I like it. Well, I like it for one thing, and that thing is I specifically asked for the early shifts, starting at 6 a.m. because they allow me, or they require me, to get up early, and by getting up early, I'm already getting my body ready for Tokyo time, thus trying to remove a little bit, or avoid a little bit, the jet lag, and being already accustomed to the different time zone. And I can do all of this while still being here. So I hope my plan pays off and it works the way I hope it will work. That would be good. That would be nice. And at the same time, it's like, okay, I'm, for whatever reason, working straight first 5 days in a row. Well, I mean, I'm not quite sure if it's really work with the workshop. I think it will rather be a little bit annoying. And I think I based on the program I saw from the workshop, I won't really enjoy it, because I feel like there's not much enough theoretical discussions and presentations and actually discussing the topics from a scientific way of, from a scientific perspective or so. And it's more about just training practical things. And I'm a little bit more like, yeah, well, that's okay, but can train decision making and how to handle certain situations only if you really have the real background knowledge and you know lots of details about it to correctly assess things. By simply going through situations, I don't see that you really get the knowledge. And at least I won't get the knowledge like that. So I feel like that's not really suiting me. But we'll see. Maybe it will be better than I expected to be. But I remain skeptical. I remain skeptical with the way how the knowledge is being presented. But yeah, we'll see. So yeah, those 3 days are not real work, but at the same time they are work. I mean, I'm not at home. And yeah, then come 6 days of straight working with 1 day in between. I mean, working Monday to Friday with 3 days of workshop. You're moving away. That's fine. And then Saturday off, and then Sunday to Friday, a whole block, 6 days in a row. Then I'm hopefully used to the different time zone or so. We'll see about that one. But yeah, that's it. Feeling slowly re-energized. I hope tomorrow will also help me to regain some energy after this crazy last week. And yeah, survive Buzzword bingo. So we are at the end of this episode. I don't want to enter my village now. I'll get there in the morning to trade with my guys right away and then run away because they are annoying. Oh no, I forgot to. Oh, dang, I forgot to bring the lead. I forgot to bring the lead to get the one librarian back into the house. Oh no, and I also forgot to bring the fences. Okay, I definitely have to get back. I need fences there. But yeah, we are at the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will be joining me next time. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you.